We've already broken down the many ways in which the Joe Biden document scandal is very different from the Trump one, but we knew that it would fall on deaf Republican ears. And indeed, they're continuing to press what they see as a fake advantage over Biden, with James Comer, the chair of the House Oversight Committee, saying President Biden has been very critical of President Trump, mistakenly taking classified documents to the residence or wherever. I don't even know where. I don't know where it was. Nobody really knows. Who's to say? And now it seems like he may have done the same. How ironic. Again, that's not what irony is. But more importantly, that paragraph is something. President Trump mistakenly taking it. It's like when he tracked toilet paper up the stairs to his plane. The classified docs were just stuck to the bottom of his shoe, and he accidentally brought them home with him or whatever. What do you mean mistakenly? They packed them up, and you could even, if that had been it, you could say that that was a mistake, that they just bundled them up with other docs. That appears to be what happened with Joe Biden, but you lose the mistakenly when you refuse to give them back when you're repeatedly asked to. And also, he took them to the residence or wherever. No, he took them to Mar-a-Lago. I know that you know that because you're mad about the raid, which happened at Mar-a-Lago. And Biden appears to have done the same. No, he does not appear to have done the same. He didn't intentionally pack up documents from the White House and bring them to his personal residence and then refuse to give them back for literally years. He had some at an office he worked at, and he gave them back as soon as he found them. But whatever, I don't want to get between James Comer and his false equivalents, JR.
Yeah, this is one of those things. I had Mayor Mondale Robinson on watch list yesterday. And we mentioned a little bit of this whole thing that was going on, and he was pointing out, and it's very easy because it's a gift to basically these MAGA folks. And this is a good illustration of it right here with what James Comer was saying. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to have any validity to it. It can be just them spouting off what they want to say because of how ironic, without it actually matching up with anything else. It's a gift because they don't have to actually prove anything to folks. They don't have to have cohesive thought processes. They just have to say it and go, isn't that messed up? And then their followers go, oh yeah, it is messed up. Totally, it's exactly the same thing. It's what happened, exactly. And in order to do that, you have to eliminate some of the details, which of course you did there. It went to the residence or wherever, and this is exactly the same thing. But if you actually point out the facts of each of the cases, it's actually not exactly the same thing. But if they're being honest, they could say, look at what Joe, the president, is now done after talking all this trash, or his subordinates and supporters talking all this trash about President Trump. Yep. He's got classified documents too, and that could end there because that's what happened. Now after that, it's much different. You can be upset that he's got classified documents. You may even ask the question, how much does this happen with former presidents? And maybe what Trump did wasn't as bad, he just doesn't know how to remedy the situation. You could actually say that stuff. Yeah. But you can't because you're not looking for any actual factual conversation about this. You're looking for revenge points and got you. And that's how Republicans in power will go forward.
I'm just sick of the news that we cover having to necessarily cover relatively dumb people who are incentivized to pretend to be even dumber than they are. That's the tagline of American politics. It's not like we're starting with the smartest people in positions of power, and everything about their base, the media, the news cycle, all of that incentivizes them to appear to be as dumb as humanly possible. So congratulations, James Comer, you hit the mark for today. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.